Welcome to the Contractor Success Map podcast. I'm your host, Bradley Hart, and I'm an expert on how you can get the most out of your contracting company. The reason I designed this show is to help you turn your contracting company from a people-dependent money pit into a process-dependent cash cow to have the freedom you dreamed of when you started your business. Every Friday, we're releasing podcasts with information to help you get the most out of your contracting company. Be sure to join us at www.contractorsuccessmap.com. and subscribe to receive our latest articles and special offers. And the best part, it's all free, just for you.
Hello there. Welcome back or welcome to our podcast. For those of you who is just tuning in for the first time, I hope you are doing great and in excellent health. This is Norhalma delivering our 585th episode by Sherry DeHart. You can listen to the other sessions on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever podcast content is published. They are non-sequential, so you can listen to the topics that interest you the most. Sherry's post is about Don't Let the Numbers Lie, detecting and preventing bookkeeping fraud. Let's explore it. Employee fraud can seriously affect any business. The construction industry is no exception. We have discussed this numerous times in our podcast and blog post. Unfortunately, we still get calls from construction business owners who unknowingly become victims of this financial nightmare. That is why it is important to revisit this topic and emphasize the need to be proactive and vigilant so it doesn't happen to you. Identifying warning signs of potential employee fraud is crucial for maintaining your company's financial health and integrity. Unsurprisingly, the highest risk employees for fraud have trusted roles in financial services: accounts payable, accounts receivable, accounting, and bookkeeping. To commit fraud, or in this case, embezzlement, an employee must have both access and opportunity, that is, access to funds, banking records, and accounting data. The ideal situation is for someone entrusted with multiple roles who can cut and sign checks, process accounts payable, and handle bank reconciliations. Here are some red flag scenarios to look out for. First, sudden discrepancies in inventory levels or material shortages could indicate potential fraud. Second, unexpected expenses or unexplained revenue decreases could indicate fraudulent activities, such as inflated or skimming revenues. Next is inconsistencies in financial records, unexplained journal entries, or unauthorized changes to economic data. Fourth, employees display sudden and unexplained improvements in their lifestyle, primarily when their income does not support such changes. Fifth, inadequate separation of duties within the accounting and financial departments can allow fraudulent activities to go undetected. Next is unusual patterns in vendor billing. Duplicate invoices, fictitious vendors, or irregular billing patterns could indicate fraudulent behavior within the procurement process. Number 7 is a sudden surge in customer complaints or a noticeable increase in rework may point to fraudulent practices, such as using substandard materials or quality. 8. Changes in employee behavior. When questioned about their work or processes, employees who become defensive, evasive, or unusually secretive may attempt to hide fraudulent activities. Next, missing or tampered with documents or records could indicate attempts to conceal fraudulent activities. And the unexplained disappearance of tools, equipment, or materials could also indicate internal theft. Recognizing these warning signs and implementing robust internal controls such as regular audits, segregation of duties, and transparent reporting mechanisms can help construction companies mitigate the risk of employee fraud. Employee bookkeeping fraud is a significant concern for businesses in the construction industry. As a business owner, it's crucial to take proactive measures to prevent fraud and protect your company's financial integrity. Businesses can protect themselves from fraudulent activities by fostering a culture of accountability and transparency, and regularly monitoring financial and operational activities. Here are more detailed steps to avoid bookkeeping employee fraud in the construction business. Implement strong internal controls. Establish robust internal controls to segregate duties and limit fraud opportunities. Assign different employees to handle various financial tasks such as creating purchase orders, receiving goods, and approving invoices. This separation of duties ensures that no single employee controls the entire bookkeeping process. Next, regularly review financial records. You can do this by regularly reviewing your records and bank statements to identify unusual or unauthorized transactions. Look for inconsistencies or discrepancies that could indicate fraudulent activity. And implement a system of checks and balances to ensure that all financial transactions are adequately documented and approved. Third, enforce strict approval processes. Implement a strict approval process for all financial transactions, including vendor payments, expense reimbursements, and payroll. Multiple levels of authorization are required for significant expenditures to ensure that no single individual can make unauthorized payments. Next, invest in employee training. Provide comprehensive training to your employees to help them understand the company's financial policies and procedures. Educate them about the risk of bookkeeping fraud and the consequences of engaging in fraudulent activities. And encourage an ethical company culture where employees feel empowered to report suspected fraudulent behavior. Fifth on our list, use technology to enhance security. Leverage accounting software and other technological tools to enhance the security of your financial data. Implement user access controls and regularly update your software to protect against vulnerabilities. And consider using automated alerts for unusual or irregular transactions that could indicate fraudulent activity. Next is conduct regular audits. Conduct internal and external audits regularly to assess the effectiveness of your fraud prevention measures. Audits can help identify potential weaknesses in your internal controls and detect any fraudulent activities that may have gone unnoticed. And seventh, encourage whistleblower reporting. Establish a confidential reporting system that allows employees to report suspected fraudulent activities without fear of retaliation. Encouraging employees to speak up about concerns can help uncover fraudulent behavior before it causes significant financial damage. In summary, understanding the warning signs of employee fraud is essential to safeguarding a construction business's financial integrity. By remaining vigilant and proactive, companies can identify and address fraudulent activities before they cause significant harm. Regular employee training, clear policies and procedures, and a commitment to ethical business practices create an environment that discourages fraudulent behavior and promotes honesty and integrity within the organization. By implementing these proactive measures, construction businesses like yours can reduce the risk of employee bookkeeping fraud and safeguard your financial well-being. Don't let employee fraud be a hidden cost in your business. If you need help creating policies or reviewing your existing expense processes, I'm here to help. Contact me today. And that ends Sherry's blog post. As Sherry said, if you want to discuss growing your construction business or checking if you have or could have maybe fraudulent activities, or just would like to know more about construction bookkeeping and accounting, please don't hesitate to contact Sherry. You can email her at Sherry, Sherry, Sherry at fasteasyaccounting.com, or you can call her at these direct numbers. It's we have two numbers, toll-free number 1-800-361-1770, and our Washington State local phone line 206-361-3950. Sherry answers the phone, and if it goes into voicemail, please leave your name, the best number, and time to call you back. Also, if it's your first time tuning in, we have a podcast promo code for all our listeners who would like to maybe purchase a bookkeeping template in our Fast Easy Accounting store, or are interested to enroll in one of our construction accounting classes in constructionaccountingacademy.com. For a 20% discount, it's podcast 20, podcast 20, podcast 20. Again, all those links that I've said are in our blog. On behalf of Sherry and our team at Fast Easy Accounting, this is Norhalma. Thank you all for listening. Stay safe and healthy.
And stay tuned for upcoming episodes on how to turn your contracting company into a process-dependent cash cow. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the Contractor Success Map. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a 5-star rating and review here on iTunes, and make sure to head over to www.contractorsuccessmap.com to subscribe to receive the latest articles and special offers. If you'd like to discuss your business strategy, simply click on the button labeled Strategy Session. And the best part, it's all free, just for you.